Well, we all remember the horrible shooting that took place down in Pensacola on our military base, where we had a Saudi citizen who was over here receiving military training, went on what appears to be a jihadi shooting spree. Now, Attorney General Barr is doing his job and he's trying to look into what happened, why it happened. That's fine. He's doing his due diligence. I like Attorney General Barr. But this brings us to, well, an ugly question, doesn't it? You see, what he wants is he wants Apple to unlock the terrorist's phone. The terrorist is dead. He cannot unlock it himself. Apple is, as they've done in the past, as they did after the San Bernardino shooting, they're refusing. These phones that we have, they're encrypted. Even the government can't break into it. Apple would have to do it themselves if they could even do it. And so it raises an interesting question because instinctually, what do you say? What do you say right when you hear that? Well, yes, they should unlock the phone. He's a terrorist. We should know what he knew. We should know who he knew. We should know everything about him. We should know the videos he watched. We should know his friends. We should know who he texted, right? We should know the TV shows. We should know everything in his life. Should we? Stay with me. Don't turn off the channel. Should we? Now, yes, I'm glad he's dead. I'm sure it's very hot where he is now. Yes, I would like to know everything I can possibly know about him. But the question is this, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to ask yourself this. Do you want the federal government to have the authority to go to a private company, even after you're dead, without your permission, and say, unlock his phone so I can know everything about him? It's easy to sit here in a vacuum and say, well, yeah, he's a terrorist scumbag, of course. What if they decide you're a terrorist? No, I'm not trying to be tinfoil in my head conspiracy theorist, but that is how governments throughout the history of mankind have oppressed and violated the rights of all of their citizens. Governments that aren't held to any standards, they oppress their people. They jail their people. They kill their people. The government can, like that, decide that you are a terrorist, can decide that I am a terrorist. Have you watched any of the Democrat debates? There's another one tonight. Watch how they talk about you. Get on social media. Watch how their supporters talk about you. Not about some crazy, guy in a Klan suit. I'm talking about you. Look at how they talk about Christians. Look at how they talk about gun owners. Look at how they talk about anybody who wears a MAGA hat out there. You've seen the violence time and time again. It's spreading across the United States of America. Multiple assault charges across the United States. People having to sue for getting spit on, assaulted for wearing a MAGA hat. It's happening right now. The left has, as the left always does, decided that anybody who disagrees with them is evil and should be assaulted. Now, it's easy to kind of laugh that off now, or in the very least, don't freak out too much about it now. It gets a lot less easy when you think about the fact that these people could be in government like that. You realize that the entire United States House of Representatives is up for re-election every 2 years, people? What if we hit a recession? What if gas prices spike? What if President Trump is caught in a scandal, a real one, not this fake impeachment? It's easy to sit back in your easy chair and turn on the tube and say to yourself, it's all good, man. We got Trump there. We're fine. People, things change. Pendulums swing. Nothing lasts forever. And what I'm telling you is this new radicalized left, they're going to be in power one day. I don't like that. You don't like that. It's an uncomfortable truth, but it is the truth. They're going to be in power one day. So do you want the federal government to have the authority to tell this private company, you give me their personal information, I've decided they're a terrorist? Gets uncomfortable, right? Gets more complicated? It is complicated.